Hello there, and welcome to River Plays Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. I did a little bit of grinding, and now I think we're at a better place, because apparently there's a battle coming up. And also, sorry for the last video, the audio wasn't 100% recorded, so there will be some, as you already know, there's sounds there, just regular-ass music, but for this time we actually have the proper game audio so you can hear what is going on. We also have a problem where Mateus is already getting so strong that I don't want him in the party. Hey look! Zenovi! Hey Roger! I was just wondering, who thinks this is the Pokemon League? Like, there was no indications that this would be where the Pokemon League was. The guard won't let you through. Did you try to go there with like a level 8 Charmander? Did your Pokemon get stronger? I battled, so if they didn't get stronger, I'd be a little concerned. Okay, Zenovi wants to fight, let's see. Pidgey? Pidgey meet Haldor. We'll see. See if we stand a chance or not in this battle. I think we have a decent shot. It just mostly comes down to who crits, which is what a lot of these battles will come down to. Doing a little bit less damage, so we're probably going to have to swap. Holy hell, that critical hit did so much damage. Yeah, we definitely need to swap. Mateus. And remember, we don't have any potions, so if things do go poorly, there's nothing we can do. Jesus. I'm not going to use Horn Attack because I think that's cheating. Damn, we are in a rough-ass spot right now. That was a critical hit. Wow, we are... Well, it looks like we're using Leech Seed because we need to survive this battle. Yeah, this is abysmal. What happened here? Okay. Holy hell, this is not good. This is not good. I thought that we would be fine for this battle, but we are getting wrecked. But the good thing is, we will get some health back, so even if we can't hit, we will... Oh my god. We are... Damn, this is not good. This is really bad. Mateus is level 9. Oh, I haven't changed the set function on this yet. We're gonna do that as well. But right now, we're just... This is a rough spot. Like, damn. I don't know what to do. Used Growl. Okay, I probably should use Leech Seed. It evaded it. Mateus is the only one with any sort of health. I might end up having a couple of knockouts here. So Mateus, I don't know. What do we do? Okay, we're gonna use Leer. I need that defense down. Well, there's our first death. I didn't think it would be this soon. This is really bad. Damn it. Well... A moment of silence for our lost friend Mateus. I mean, we didn't want to terribly use you anyway, but damn, that is not what I wanted to happen. Well, he's dead. Oh, I didn't mean to switch in Fred. Is there any... I have no items. There's no point in switching in Haldor. Do we just Leech Seed and pray? Because I think that's what we have to do. Because you're gonna die anyway. Scratch. See, does Haldor stand a chance here? I don't think so. think we just go for damage and just see what happens. I wonder why it keeps using Growl. There's not a good reason. A critical hit. Wow, this is this is not how I thought I was gonna start out this Nuzlocke. Wow. You just locked out. Yeah, that Pidgey hit like a tank. Should quit dawdling and get a move on. Holy fuck. I had plans, and it just shot all of them in the foot. I don't know how we're gonna get past this next gym. And that was an optional battle too. There's not a real reason, and I found out the way you get Pokeballs is by not catching anything before that fight. That's a ridiculous fight. So we're gonna go to someone's PC. Oh, my heart. Oh. You have to deposit them? Let's see. You have to deposit them first before you can release them. So we're gonna deposit Mateus and Fred. No! Oh, God. I've done a lot of Nuzlockes. I have never lost my starter this early. The only time I lost my starter was in a randomized Nuzlocke. This is terrible. This is gonna, we're going to release Mateus. You are good, my friends. We were worried about you being too overpowered, and I guess that's not a problem anymore. So, goodbye, my friends. To you too, Fred. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, fuck! We've already lost our entire team. Oh god, I don't know what to do. This is so terrible! I have never had a Nuzlocke like this. We're just gonna have to grind to hell, because there's no other way we're gonna survive Brock. No! Oh, God. All the planning and the things I thought that would happen, just to have them die so early. Well, we can catch it. Okay, we can catch a Weedle. I did want to have a Beedrill on the team anyway, so that's something that I'm okay with. We'll see if we can just catch it with a Pokeball. Often, especially with the weaker ones, you can just do that. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm worried about killing it in one hit. There's a chance that happens, which would really suck, but it shouldn't. We got so damn lucky. So item, Pokeball. We're definitely have to train the shit out of this Weedle, because fuck, we just got wrecked. Holy hell. Let's see. Let's flip our coin and see what it ends up being. It's another heads. We have only had guys on the team so far. That is really strange. We have just not gotten lucky. Okay. I don't even know how to pronounce this name, to be honest. Alios, I think is what it will be. Alios, join the team, and let's go have some fun grinding again, because we lost our almost our entire team. I thought I was gonna white out there, to be honest. I did not think I was gonna sacrifice the Pidgey and make sure that we kept Fred around, and I accidentally brought Fred out. So this, if you wanted a Nuzlocke and see things that are just a little bit rougher than they should be, you came to the right place. Because now we're stuck with a Weedle and a Pidgey to beat Brock with. I generally want to keep things around the levels of the enemies, but since we have Pokemon that are just this weak to things, we may actually have to... And Beedrill, I think, is 4 times weak to Rock? So we're going to have to train real hard and just hope that there is just enough damage, especially since both of them will be doing physical, which against the 2 individuals of Onix and Geodude is not going to do diddly squat. We might as well have just picked Charmander as our starter. Oh my god. Rattata. Helios. You only have Poison Sting. So we're going to have Haldor handle this. I'm still surprised it's not one-shotting these, but it does mean that it's easier for catching. So I'm going to try not to train our lovely Helios too much, because if we do, then we won't be able to catch things in Viridian Forest, which I believe Viridian Forest is the only other place we can catch things. So this is going to be a little iffy. But a level 4 Pidgey is pretty good to grind off of. Holy hell. I was worried about being too strong for that last one. Then again, I did not use Horn Attack on the Nidoran because that was cheating. It's too strong. It's a 65 power move in like the first 10 levels. That's not okay. But we did end up with the blood that a lot of people were probably looking for. One day you will learn something that's not Poison Sting. That's one of the things that sucks about having Weedle, is that it's just so weak to that. Okay. While Tail Whip does suck, this is a level 3 Rattata. We shouldn't have any troubles. Tackle. Oh, if it critted, that would have hurt, but we are fine for right now. Hell. Level 4, let's see, does it gain anything halfway decent? I'm actually tempted to go into Viridian Forest and catch something else at this point, but I don't know if that's necessarily a great idea with how weak Helios is. I'm probably going to give it another level or 2 so that we can actually go and fight things. And if it could get something else besides Poison Sting, which, good luck, Pokemon Red is awful when it comes to moves. There's a lot of Pokemon that, like Raticate, maxed out at like level 40, is where they learn the last move. And there's often a good 10 levels between a lot of moves, and the moves are just atrociously terrible. Like, I believe Poison Sting is the only poison move that Weedle learns. I could be entirely wrong, and it's also the only Pokemon that learns a bug move that's worth a damn, which is Twin Needle, which still only does 50 damage. Which, combined with the fact that the coding of this game messed up, ghost moves aren't super effective on Psychics, rather Psychic are immune to ghosts, which means the only weakness that Psychic has is Bug, which Beedrill is Bug and Poison, though it's not Bug Flying, it's Bug Poison, so should have a better chance against Brock. Which means because it has that poison element, the Psychics can then just wipe the floor with them. So it doesn't do a lot of good, in this gen at least. It's just a lot of things I didn't think about. Like for instance, if I wanted to get rid of a hidden move, so a move like Cut, Strength, Flash, those are all moves that are unforgettable. And in this game, they take unforgettable to a new level. In other games starting from Gen 2, they have something that's called a Move Deleter. The Move Deleter allows you to get rid of your hidden moves, and you don't have to carry them through the entire game. This game, we do. We have to take them through the entire game. So if I am stuck with 1 or 2 Pokemon and I have to teach one of my main Pokemon Cut, that's how it is. I am stuck with that for the rest of the game. So it makes it so you have to really, really think hard about what moves you are teaching and who learns them. I think the thing I hate most about this Pidgey sprite is just the eyes. Everything else looks really decent, but the eyes just have kind of like a creepiness to them that I think is a little unsettling. It almost looks a little bit more like Spearow, to be honest. God. And it's interesting that in the anime, there's a lot of Spearows, and those are shown to be really, really common. But Spearow's a pretty uncommon Pokemon to see. I mean, there's a few times that we'll have a chance of seeing a Spearow, especially if we grind a bit, but you're really not going to see them. Yet Ash comes into an entire horde of them, and after pissing them off. It's really interesting how they decide to do the distribution of Pokemon. That's Pokemon adhere to arbitrary guidelines of this is a route, this is where you should be. Which, you know, is a rather odd thing for animals to do. But I'd say here's a theory. So I think that the reason that Pokemon are so strange and why you have things like Rattata is called the mouse Pokemon is because mice exist, and they are just a mutated version of that. That there is radioactivity that constantly changes them and sometimes evolves them. And I think it's this unstable genetic code that does this. For instance, when you use a Moonstone on a Pokemon, it is the fact that that has a certain radioactive element that is making that happen. If and when we beat Brock, the badge will give us a 12.5% stat increase to our attack, which will be really, really useful. I think that happens because the badges themselves have radioactivity embedded with them. Alice is level 5. I bet before the end of the video we'll see what's in Viridian Forest. That seems like a decent idea. What's up with you punks? Might be small, but its bite is wicked. No, we didn't get a Rattata. Careful, it's a natural maze. It's actually not that much of a maze. I don't know why you all are complaining so much about it. It's pretty reasonable, all things considered. I mean, if you don't know where you're going, yeah, it's going to be rough, but that's any game. Friends are out for Pokemon fights. We're actually going to have some trainer battles. Let's see, we got some Pokeballs there. We got a Pokeball here. We found a Pokeball. That's rather lackluster. Is really nothing showing up here? This is kind of uncanny that we have just nothing showing up in Viridian Forest. I guess they're not Pokemon here? I mean, this is a forest. Well, it says grassy areas should be giving us this. Okay, let's see what we got. Kakuna looks demented as hell. We have to... So... I guess this isn't the worst thing. Those two could be very strong to have. But it is definitely not what I was intending when I was thinking of this place. Especially since this one probably only knows Harden. So... we're gonna have 2 Beedrills in the party. Okay, so Lucky Poison, for whatever reason, is a special move in this game. So, we should be able to... oh yeah, Harden should work just fine. Holy hell. Yeah, Kakuna looks just empty. Let's see what our Kakuna's name is. We're gonna do the coin flip and see what it is. Another heads. This is... that is really not giving me a chance. Maxim. We have our Kakuna Maxim. Well, that's this part of the forest, and I'll have to do the grinding to get the rest of them up to a reasonable level. And so I'll see you next time on River Plays Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. Please, if you want to, leave me a like and a comment, and if you're feeling up to it, subscribe for more videos. See y'all later. Keep catching those Pokemon.